What's going on, guys? I hope all is well. So I wanted to talk about the importance of building wealth and the method of using investing versus savings. So it's very important for all of us to know that in order to build wealth, you have to invest. There is a place for saving money, but it is very important to know that in order to build wealth, you have to invest. And the reason why I say that is when you are investing, you have the miracle of compound interest. You have the eighth wonder of the world, the miracle of compound interest working for you. I want to tell you this stat. So the S&P 500 on average gains 10% every year. So it doesn't mean every year is going to gain 10%. Some years it's negative. Some years it's 15%. Some years it's 20%. Some years it goes back negative. But on average, the S&P 500 index fund, or the S&P 500 stock market index, rises 10% every year. Whereas if you have a savings account or you're trying to save your way to wealth, then with that, it's losing power every year. Why? Because of inflation. You have inflation that's dragging down the value of your money every year. And I think about it from this aspect. I remember when I was a kid and when you can go into the stores and I had $1 and I could buy maybe like 10 pieces of candy for $1. Now, in this year that we're in now, if I go to the store and try to, with $1, buy those same pieces of candy, I can only probably buy one thing, essentially. I can only buy like a candy bar, essentially. And every year you have inflation. Look at the housing market right now. If you look at the same house that you may stay in now, or go on Zillow or Realtor.com and look at a house and you see the value of it now, but then you go to the year 2007, 2005, you'll see that the price has drastically changed because of the market, because of inflation constantly rising things up or raising things up as far as the prices. So it's very important to know when you are saving money in hopes of building wealth, then you can't do it. It's impossible because your money is losing its power every day or every year because of inflation. The power of it is getting weaker, essentially. That's why it's very important to be an investor. Be an investor in the stock market, be an investor in real estate, be an investor. Because when you are investing, you have the power of compound interest, you have the power of capital gains working for you. That's working for you to where you can build wealth. And Warren Buffett has this quote that I state all the time. He states, if you don't make money while you sleep, you're going to always work, essentially. So we have to get in the habit of making our money work for us. And when your money's in a savings account, it's really not working. It's kind of this laying dormant and just getting weaker. Whereas when your money is in the stock market, your money is growing stronger. It's getting bigger, essentially. So that's the analogy that I like to use when it relates to investing versus saving for wealth. So there is a reason to have a savings account and to save, and that's for emergency purposes. Having 3 to 6 months worth of savings just for if something happens. Your tire blows, your car goes down, you lose your job, things of that nature. So you should have a savings account and you should save money. You also have to save for a rainy day. But you also have to make sure that you're not, having excessive savings. You're just saving and not investing. You have to have balance. So that's why it's very important to know that, hey, it's good to save, but if you are really trying to build wealth, you have to take advantage of capital gains, and you have to be able to take advantage of the stock market, real estate, in order to build wealth. You just have to, because think about it this. When you are putting your money into the stock market. You know, you have some of these, the brightest minds running companies who are doing what they can in order to increase their company's value. They are investing in their company. They are making new partnerships. They are making shrewd decisions in order to grow the company. And as that company goes up in value, so does the stock go up in value as well. So are the shareholders value in the company going up in value. So it's very important just to have balance in regards to investing versus saving. But just know that in order to build wealth, investing is going to pay off more rather than saving money. So I just want to share it with you guys, and just wanted to talk about, you know, the importance of, you know, investing and saving, but just want to talk about how in order to build wealth, it definitely pays to be an investor. So let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments what you guys are thinking. Let me know what is your method as far as investing versus saving in building wealth. And hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.